Today Moose and I are out in the bee yard, and we are going to, unfortunately, do a post-mortem on some beehives that died over the winter, and we'll see what happened with them. So follow along with us as we check out and see what happened, and maybe you can learn from my mistakes. Alright, so we're going to inspect this hive right here and check it out, see if we can figure out why it died. I suspect gorilla mites, but we will look for signs of that and kind of go from there. Obviously we got a dead nuke here too. This one right here was a hope and a prayer that it would make it. Clearly it did not. So I had a hive down there that absconded. Hive bugs. Yeah. Come on, get down. I had a hive. Ooh, wow! I had a hive that absconded down there at the other end. Two of them actually. So, but this one right here did not. You can see all the bees I've got here. I'm not for sure why they're all clustered on this side of it. You can see I put sugar in here. Mountain cap method. To see. It's kind of like a cheap insurance policy. These frames I'll save as long as everything looks decent, and use these for, as you can see, this right here, I mean, that's packed full of honey. That's an outside frame, so I definitely didn't need, yeah, holy crap, that hive probably weighs, I don't know, 80 pounds maybe. Maybe not that much. Maybe I'm just weak today. But I mean, I would love to take this honey, but I was also feeding sugar syrup at the end there during the fall, and I don't want to contaminate honey with sugar syrup. What do you think, Moose? Huh? What do you think? Oh. You can see if those are yummy. I bet you they're not. Alright, so now we're starting to get into the brass. Tax got, you can see this is here, probably sugar syrup right there. I am seeing a lot of mite droppings. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of mite scat. So I went through last fall and did a silic acid, and last year I did a lot of splitting and drone comb removal, and I kind of relied on that, I guess, a little too much. And I didn't do late season. I did some early season mite checks. I did not do late season mite checks. Just got kind of away from me, and so, and here is a result. A dead hive. Matter of fact, this yard must have been a giant mite bomb. So my hives in other yards made it just fine. They're thriving. They're huge. They're doing great. Primarily the ones that I split, and this one right here had a lot of splits in it, a lot of nukes, and yeah, this yard just got annihilated. And I don't know, what do you do? What do you do with it? We got some mold on that frame. It's not a big deal on that one. So, this frame is, look at that. I did not need to put sugar syrup on there. And this hive was alive January. It is now March 9th. It's March 9th today. And so I had discovered, I went out end of February, and we had a warm day up here in Michigan. And I went out to put pollen patties on and kind of check everything and see if it needed some more sugar. And obviously this one didn't. So, in fact, none of them in this yard did. I'm sorry, in February. Yeah, December they were alive, or whenever it was I put the stuff on there. We had a warm couple days, so. But I clearly didn't need to put sugar on there. I just wanted to make sure and be safe. But I did put some sugar on some hives, on a hive the other day. It was warm out, one of my live hives, so we will see how that sugar treats them. They didn't necessarily look super light, but I want to be safe because I've got to rebuild my losses and kind of go from there. But you can see, look at that, wow. This is going to make some great frames for doing my splits and stuff. I've got oodles and oodles and oodles of frames of honey here. And I would like to spin it, but I got that sugar water in there. I got that sugar solution 2-to-1 in here, so I don't want to take that chance of getting that in my honey. And I'm okay with using it for my own personal use, but that's more honey than I can eat. And I eat a lot of honey, but that's more than I can eat, and even with Moose helping me. So I don't want to contaminate my honey with sugar syrup that I sell, for sure. So, but look at this mess. This right here, folks, is a reason to do mite checks. Make sure you do your mite checks. I'm going to take some of these home and do an alcohol wash on them and see what I can come up with. This is a good size hive. This thing would have produced me a lot of honey this year. So I hate this part of it. It's rough to deal with, but unfortunately it is a thing with beekeeping. It is what it is. We lose bees. That's what happens. You can't. So I didn't treat this one enough. I was too focused on other stuff last year. I was trying to split and grow and so clearly going faster put me behind. But what do you do? Alright, yeah, I'm going to clean up this mess, I guess. So this is this is what we've got. Let me show you a frame and see if you can show you a little bit of the mite droppings look like. I don't know if you can see this in the video, but you see like these little tan in this area, especially little tan specks. Those are mite scat. So that's that. It was mites that killed my hives, and the mites killed my hives because I didn't do right by them. So this is an unfortunate part of beekeeping, but we will recover from this. We'll rebuild. We'll split. And we'll learn from this. It sucks that it happens, but you've got to learn from it. You don't want to make that same mistake twice. Every major beekeeper, everybody loses their hives, and everyone loses them on this type of scale at some point in their career. It's part of learning. It's an unfortunate fact, but it is a fact, and we will learn from it and continue to grow, get smarter and wiser with each mistake. So thanks for watching, and I hope you liked this video and hope you learned something from it. If you did, if you could hit subscribe and also the like button, I would appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.